that. So do you have a story to tell?
Oh yeah, I was just going to talk a little bit about my career, my late changing career. So when I finished school, and I finished year 12, I kind of didn't know what I wanted to do, and I just stumbled across this apprenticeship, which I'd never heard of. It was an apprenticeship doing making glasses, so as an optical mechanic. So as I said, fell into it, did my TAFE as I worked, and just stumbled along. I found that more time I spent, I wasn't really enjoying it. It was kind of a pretty monotonous, boring job. The money wasn't real good, but I hung in there for just probably pretty much on 10 years, and then I sort of made a decision I was just going to just make a break. I didn't know what else I wanted to do, but so I just left. I had a bit of money behind me. I just bummed around for a little bit. Anyway, I bummed around for probably nearly 12 months before at this stage I had nothing tying me down, so I just floated around. And then I didn't find anything. So in the end, I fell back into the same job. Got back in the job with a different company, and I guess fell into the same trap. I just kind of got a bit stuck in there and just plodded along. In the meantime, I thought I might try primary teaching, so started studying part-time. I did that for a couple of years, and then after my second prac, I realised I wasn't really cut out for that either. So I just pulled the pin on that, and just kept going along with my optical mechanic job, plodding along. By that time, I had a bit of a family and a couple of kids, so I was a bit stuck. In the meantime, my brother, he was a paramedic, and then I'd never ever considered being a paramedic. And then one day, at that time, I just was talking to him on the phone, and like a light bulb went off, and I thought, well, maybe I should try that. He always seemed to be on days off, and he seemed to be enjoying himself, so I thought I'd give it a try. And it just so happened that I hadn't mentioned to my wife, and she said to me, I think the next day, that she saw they were advertising for paramedics, which was a coincidence. So, and I literally had 2 days before the cut-off, so I got it all together, applied, and then somehow everything just fell into place. So that was I'm into my 14th year now, and I'm happy I've made the change. It's an interesting job. Money's reasonable. Always doing something different. It's not as exciting as people sort of think it's going to be. And luckily I didn't have to, at that time when I started the job, I didn't have to do a degree. It was just basically I was just trained through the ambulance service, induction, and then on-road training, like a 3-year process before you're a qualified paramedic. As I said, I haven't looked back in my 14th year, and I can't see myself changing now. I'm quite happy, and as I said, every day is different. That's my story.